Hey guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be making arroz con pollo. I have the chicken here. I left it marinating in the refrigerator. I put all the seasonings on. I made some slices into the chicken and I put seasoning inside the slices to make sure that it tastes really good. I know they tell you not to do that, but I don't believe in rules, so I believe you could use any ingredients, any equipment, and in any situation and make a great meal. So I'm going to be cooking on this burner because I have no gas. I'm making sure that I turned it on ahead of time so the green light could be on. So I'm going to begin by putting just a little bit of oil because once the chicken starts cooking, it's going to release some fat. So a little tiny bit of oil. I'll make sure I move it around. I'm going to add my chicken to it. And we're going to be cooking this chicken about 75% of the way through before we start cooking the rice. We want to make sure the chicken cooks all the way. You don't want to kill nobody. So it's nice and hot, as you can hear it, the noise it's making. So we'll be cooking this chicken about 75% of the way. I'm going to leave it on one side, maybe 10-15 minutes, then turn it 10-15 minutes. So when we come back, you'll be seeing it's cooked like 75% of the way. Okay, so I've been turning the chicken every 5 to 10 minutes or so. As you can see, it's brown. It's not cooked all the way through yet, but it's cooked maybe 70% of the way. So what I'm going to do is start adding liquid. And as I'm adding liquid, it'll continue to cook. So by the time the rice cooks, the whole thing will be done. Okay, so I'm going to be using some sofrito. I'm just going to put, let's hold this. It's in the jar. And I'm going to be using some recao. If you don't like cilantro, don't use recao. Use pretty much whatever seasonings you have or you like. It's up to your taste. I'm going to be putting some salsa in there because it has a lot of onions and peppers and a lot of flavor. And we needed tomato sauce or tomato paste or some kind of tomato in it. So I'll be using this to make our rice taste good. Into this dish, since it's chicken and rice, I'm going to actually put a little chicken bouillon in there. About a teaspoon of chicken bouillon. If you don't eat chicken bouillon because of MSG or whatever it has in it or whatever, you don't have to put it in. It's up to you. There's no rules. I'm going to use a sazon to make the rice orangey. And I'm going to use a little bit of adobo. So, that was about a teaspoon of adobo and 1 packet of sazon. I guess I use like 2 tablespoons of the salsa. So, we're going to cover that, let it start boiling so it could continue to cook the chicken before we put the rice in. Now, as you can see, my cover doesn't fit my pan, but I don't have a cover to this pan, so pretty much use any cover because I cook with no rules. So let me move that around a little bit. Okay, so it can start boiling. Okay, and once it starts boiling, we'll be putting the rice in. So I'll see you in a bit. Okay, so it's been boiling here for about 10 minutes or so. So I'm going to be adding the rice and then we're going to cook the rice until the water evaporates. Okay, so we just want to make sure the chicken's done all the way through. So. Okay, so I'm going to add the rice. I didn't measure this rice. I just put it next to the frying pan and looked at it and said, well, seems like good enough amount of rice. Hopefully it's not too much rice because it is going to grow maybe twice the size. And I don't want it to overflow in the frying pan, but we'll see. I spread it around and move the chicken around. Okay, it looks okay. So move the rice everywhere so it could cook pretty much evenly. And I don't want to leave any raw rice on top of the chicken, so I'll just turn it so the rice could come off of it. Okay, so like I said, we're going to cook this until the water evaporates, and then we're gonna cover it and continue to cook it till it's done. So I didn't measure, so I don't know how much liquid is in here or how much rice, but I usually want the water to be, or the liquid of any kind, to be above the rice. This might be too little bit of liquid, but we can always add liquid. We can't take it away. So I'll be tasting it. If I feel that it's not cooked all the way, I'll show you how to add water to make sure it cooks all the way without ruining it. Okay, so we'll be back. Okay, we're gonna check this now and let the liquid fall in there. Okay. Usually if it doesn't have enough liquid, you can get like a little bit of water and just pour it around and cover it and let it steam. But usually when you put the rice in, you'll put about this first fold of your finger. The water should be that much over the rice, that first fold of your finger. And it should come out okay every time, but you know, depending on the pan and everything else, you never know. But this looks like it's pretty good. I'm gonna taste it. Chicken's made all the way through. Rice, chicken, delicious. All right, well, this is the way you make arroz con pollo. And if you like this video, please like and subscribe. And remember, it doesn't matter what ingredients you have, what situation you're in, or what equipment you have. You can make a good meal with anything. Thank you for watching. Bye.